Oh, and if I wear this, I can do this. Test 1, 2. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Is there an echo?
Nope.
Alright, so I'm still wearing 2 headsets, but I'm wearing that wired one that came with the PS4. Yeah. So, I think we all might have to buy the new PlayStation headset. Just throwing that out there.
I think it's Sean's fault.
Oh, maybe. That's a good question. What are we doing, GTA?
If y'all find a solo, yeah. But I mean, we can, or we could do that. It doesn't really matter.
It looks nice. That's a lot of black, though.
I'm already streaming now.
Pace out the halls of your lineage, once familiar, now foreign.
I hear you.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
No problem, bro. When does Cairo Perico drop? The 8th or the 15th?
15th.
Alright, so the 8th is Kate Bishop.
Yep.
Okay, understood. Yeah. I didn't even look into it, did you?
They probably want specific Sony hard drive shit.
$1 million? Right, so I was about to say don't buy one yet because there's one being made specifically for this that works better. There was something, I don't remember if they fixed it, but there was something in this PlayStation group, if you try and use a hard drive, it's not going to work the right way. So you might want to wait. But you're able to run things off of the hard drive.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Yeah.
Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw something. I can go and look for it. But people were saying, "Oh, I'm so happy I didn't buy a hard drive yet," or "I'm happy this," or "I'm happy that." It's something they were saying. I can't remember though. But for me, I wasn't planning on I want to buy one, but I was waiting until like next year. I wasn't rushing.
Now it must be carried home.
Because yeah, they're developing a hard drive that's supposed to not be too expensive, but it's supposed to quadruple the amount of storage you have.
Good.
So that would be a plus.
I'm a little nervous about how much games I can keep on it when I actually get it.
Well, I think it's only 800 and change gigs. I've never really looked at it.
I'm trying to go for a digital only.
I'm gonna do the same because I plan on having multiple systems. But otherwise, if it's like a single player game, I'm just gonna do a disc.
Is that a thing for you?
My Grand Theft Auto to disc.
Is that a thing for you, Leezy or Tech Boy? Is like, having physical copies of a disc something that you actually want, or is, you know what I'm saying? Are you pro digital or are you indifferent?
So I just started recording. Oh, question.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. I can hear that. What about you, Tech Boy? You pro digital, pro physical, or pro both?
Oh shoot, wrong button. Ain't that a bitch? Mike, do me a favor, repeat the question.
Are you pro? Are you pro disc, pro digital, or pro both?
So I am pro both. I feel like if you're gonna buy something, you might as well get top of the line. So it typically lasts longer. I found personally. So if I'm gonna buy a hard drive, if I'm gonna buy a system, if I'm gonna buy a sound system, I'm gonna put as much money as I can into it. So with that stated, for me it was the same with the PS5. I feel like you don't know what the future's gonna hold. You don't know if someone's gonna buy you a game that's a disc. You know, you don't know if you're out and you see something, you might just want to buy the disc. Or like Sean said, you might want a version of the game that's only on disc. So I'm both. Like if there was a version that was only disc or only digital, I would probably go digital because like multiple systems in the house, I can buy one and play it on either. For mine or little man or big man, I guess now. But otherwise, like if it was just me, I would probably do discs. But I went through hell with discs in the past, so I don't know.
So,
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's true.
for me, I never was a big guy about physical copies. Like once they started making them digital, I was like, I'm on it. Come get give it to me now. I'll take it. I don't want to wait in lines and kind of want to cut out the middleman. No disrespect. I appreciate the years of service I've gotten from stores like GameStop and Electronic Boutique and whatever else is still open. But yeah, if I don't have to leave the crib, I'm opting for the convenience. As far as the backwards,
like Spider-Man just dropped, and I ran and grabbed that immediately. I mean, not ran. I just went on my phone to the PlayStation app and just bought it.
Right.
So there's definitely the convenience factor. The same with Ghost of Tsushima. No, I was done. I said the same with Ghost of Tsushima.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
That's a good point. This is pretty cool. What are some features that y'all kind of want eliminated in PS5 that are persistent right now in PS4? As far as online is concerned. What are some features that are... What are features that...
are fixed already. Like the super long load time. The lagginess of the UI was a really, really horrible issue. Those were like my two biggest gripes, and they were fixed. And a lot of the other issues that I see are related to specific games and specific game servers. So that would be more of a game developer than
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
How about you, Sean?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
It's a really high expectation.
Was you looking for that NES load time, son? That original Nintendo Entertainment System speed, son?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Which game are you referring to? Oh. Well, you see, that's another thing. That's GTA servers. I mean, Rockstar servers. I mean, are you talking about the game loading to your system or the game loading to play?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Be gone, fiend.
So you saying? So what you're saying is,
agree.
if you run into a scalper that says he has a PlayStation 5 for $1,200, you would turn him down because it doesn't run that fast?
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So the thing I would say to that is the game isn't optimized for the PS5 yet. And when that happens, I guarantee you'll see a bigger difference. Because you can look at any app that you have for a Mac, for example. If you get an older version, it'll load how it loads. It'll operate how it operates. You know, they upgrade the applications to go with the operating systems. This hasn't been updated yet. So I don't think that's a thing about the PlayStation 5 more than it is about Rockstar and how they haven't given us an update
Grievous
for the
injury.
PS5 yet.
Palpable fear.
That's true.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I kind of have to agree with Sean on this, only because, like, yo, they've been talking and hyping this shit up and giving people millions of dollars for the last how many months, hyping up like the PS5 version of this game. For it to come out in that way, I'm not that impressed. And I'm kind of like, hey, y'all had this amount of time and this amount of advertisement saying it was going to be, you know, with all of these, these visual upgrades as well as gameplay and, general life updates. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be upgraded and they're not. Or they're not. I mean, they are, but they're not anywhere to the specifications that were indicated with all of the fanfare that's been like leading up to it. So it's kind of like, thanks.
So, Mike, real quick, are you talking about Sony should have done better or Rockstar should have done better?
That overconfidence.
That response
Rockstar
sounded more like you're saying
Insidious
Rockstar should
killer.
have stepped it up.
Rockstar could have done better as far as
The shifted corridors and
as far as
walls of our ancestry
upscaling
are beginning to
the
feel
game
familiar.
a little bit more for the initial launch for the PlayStation 5 version of GTA Online. Not saying that it's whack, not saying that it isn't better, but I feel like the bare minimum is what makes it a little bit better. And if that's what's acceptable, then what the hell was all the hype for these last few months?
Well, that's more my point than it was Sean's point.
Oh,
Because I agree. I think since I've played multiple games and I've seen the load time cut in half and more than that in most games, I feel like it's game specific. Ooh, I'm about to die. Than it is like system specific. And I've played Miles Morales on the PS5. There is no load time. That game, you turn it on, you're playing. That is what it is. Where Assassin's Creed, it's still not, it's quicker than Rockstar. I mean, it's quicker than GTA 5, but it's not like you put it in and then you start playing.
Consequence will
That one is still like a good 15 seconds.
have their dreadful reunion.
Right. True.